Hi, it's Miss Chrissy from Hickory Corner. Today I want to show you how I do one of my favorite art techniques. It's marbleized paper. So to do this, you're just going to need some kind of space to work. I'm using a cookie sheet to do my project on, and you're going to need some shaving cream. Okay, so the paper I'm going to use is cardstock, so something slightly heavier weight than just regular printer paper. And I'm going to spread shaving cream on my pan. Pretty cold. It's been out in my garage. It doesn't seem to want to spray. Come on. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit more from this one. Okay. So I got some shaving cream on my tray here. And now I'm going to add some food coloring. So I'm just going to do drips of whatever colors I want, just drip, drip, drip. And maybe I'll add some little blue drops. And how about some yellow? So I did the primary colors here, blue, red, and yellow. And I'm gonna swirl them up. I didn't bring a fork out here, but I'll just swirl them with a spoon. Normally you'd swirl them with a fork or whatever you have around. Swirl them up. And then I'm gonna put my paper down on top of that. So right now it looks like this, swirled up. Put my paper on there and mush it down. I believe that's the technical term, mush, just mush it down. And then that's what I'm left with. So now I'm gonna take a scraper. I have a plastic scraper like this, but whatever you have, piece of cardboard, spatula, anything you got around, you're just gonna scrape across and scrape across and all the way until it's completely off your picture. And then you're left with this. So this is the marbleized image that was left behind, and it's really, really cool. It's neat because it's great for color mixing. I can see some green in there and some orange, definitely some pink and some purples. So these can be really, really nice pictures. And as soon as you scrape it off, it's pretty much dry. So you can touch it, it's completely fine, good to go. But now I have this shaving cream here. And I put some in this bowl here too, which is also lots of fun to play with. Just in general, I'm gonna make that nice and smooth. I like to write my name in there, practice my letters. I can wipe it off and do it again. But in this case, I'm gonna actually take it and make some slime out of it. Let me tell you, kids love playing with shaving cream, all ages. I don't care what they say, they love shaving cream. And parents, it's really not that much of a mess. It's not bad at all. I mean, they may be covered head to toe in it, but it's a lot of fun, and it's great for practicing fine motor skills, practicing writing, and just playing and having fun. And I can tell you, any area that it gets on when you clean it up, it's actually cleaner than when you started. The shaving cream makes tables really nice and clean. So if I wanted to make slime, I would have to make quite a few pictures because I want to have about 3 to 4 cups of shaving cream in here, and I don't have that much just yet. So I'd have to make some more pictures. Let's try another one. Let's try, this time I'll do more like a color mixing, just 2 colors. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go with some red and blue. Red drops and blue drops. I'm going to swirl it with something else now. So swirl, 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 swirl. Looking very patriotic, red, white, and blue. Swirl it up, swirl it up. Wipe this off. And now let me get another piece of paper. This is what it looks like right now. And see what it looks like. Like that. This is actually something you can do with eggs. If you're decorating eggs for Easter, you can do this as well. Lots of people do like a shaving cream marbleized egg decorating. So you could use the same technique to decorate eggs. And then take that shaving cream and save it. Save it for some slime. I love reusing stuff. I am one of those people, I look at trash and I'm like, what can I do with this? That's how I know I was meant to be a teacher or a librarian, because I do not like to waste anything. I will find a use for everything. Okay, so more of that. I'm gonna make one more picture. One more picture. How about this time we'll go with blue and yellow. So I'm gonna get my shaving cream down. This is the one that doesn't really like to work. Let's try this one instead. There we go. Looks like beautiful fluffy clouds. Okay. So blue. And yellow drops. And let's swirl it together some. Swirl, swirl, swirl. And I don't want to swirl it so much that I completely already mix the color, because I want to see the different colors in there. So that's why I just do a little bit of swirling. And then put my paper down, rub it in, lift it off, pretty, pretty. And then we're going to scrape it off again. These are so pretty. I've actually had some that I've framed before just because they're so neat. It's just such a neat abstract art technique. And so there's that one. They're so cool. And people are always like, how did you make that? So that would look really cool on your eggs too if you're making them. So now I've got a good amount of shaving cream in here. You can see when I mix it together, it's not the prettiest color. So if you're going for a certain color slime, you might need to stick to those colors if you want just green, or you want purple or orange. Right here I'm getting kind of a blah color, but that's fine. I could always add food coloring if I wanted to change the color, or I could just you know, go with whatever I got here. I'll add some green here and let's make it kind of a green slime. Still kind of a gray green. It's getting there. Okay, so now to the shaving cream, I'm going to add half a cup of glue. So I have my glue here. Scoop it out as much as I can. So the glue, if you have ever made slime with me before, or if you watch my chocolate slime video, you know glue is a polymer, a chain of molecules. So that's what makes it sticky. That chain of molecules, they want to stay together. So I'm going to stir that all in there so my shaving cream is kind of coated with the glue. And get it all nice and mixed in. And then this is another slime recipe that uses baking soda and contact solution as its activator. So I'm going to get about half a teaspoon or so of baking soda and mix that in. Baking soda kind of gives it its form, so if you want it a little bit firmer, you can add a little bit more baking soda. Okay. And now I'm going to add in my saline solution. Saline solution contains borate ions, so it has boric acid and sodium borate, and that's going to make our polymers in our glue. It's going to make them cross-link as they come together. So we're going to have our strands of molecules forming together to make slime. So I'm going to do 1 tablespoon and another tablespoon. Okay, and then I'm going to whip that up. Whip, whip, whip. Right away, it's already kind of coming together like cotton candy. Stir, stir, stir. This is really not the most appealing color ever, but you get what you get. This is what came from my art. Okay, so it's definitely looking like cotton candy now, especially if you had a pink or a purple color. Before I take it out of the bowl, I'm going to squirt it down some more, just so it's not too sticky. Get my spoon out, and then I pull it out. I'm going to start playing with it with my hands here, working it around. Now, if you were getting covered in shaving cream, that would mean that you probably have too much shaving cream and not enough glue. Here you can see it's sticking to itself. It's coming right off my hands. So this is a really nice consistency. It's really nice and fluffy. Usually in April, I'll do this with just the shaving cream, and I'll make it for cloud slime. It's a lot of fun. Otherwise, I just call it fluffy slime because it's nice and fluffy. It's got some nice sounds to it too. It's really loud. So this is one of my favorite slimes to make, and this is definitely one of my favorite art activities. It's just lots of fun, and yes, it can be messy, but I love a mess. And like I said, it all cleans up easily, and it's just lots of fun. So I hope you enjoy making some marbleized paper and some fluffy slime, and have a great day. Thanks for joining me.